Good morning. So I am, well, guess where I'm at? Yeah, I'm in Kings Canyon National Park. And yeah, I'm just getting up and trying to get moving for the day. I have the park map here, so I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do today. And you see, Kings Canyon is in the southern end of the Sierra Nevadas in California. And, well, it's a pretty big park, but the vast majority is only accessible through hiking or horseback. And there's one road that drives up there. I'm going to go up there today and look at Roaring Falls. So I'm in this little tiny part of Kings Canyon here, but this is the whole part here. This is the part. So you can see how huge this area is, and there's just this one little road right here that goes in. So yeah, I'll be driving all around up here on 180. So I'm staying in Azalea Campground, and it's mid-May, and this is the only campground that is available for first come, first serve, but that changes when the park opens fully at the end of May. And so in a few weeks, this will be reservation only as well. Most of the loops seem to be closed, like a lot of the spots. Yeah, they're just blocked off. And when I got here last night, probably about 5 p.m., I got like the last spot in the place, I think. I didn't see another single spot open. I got lucky and got a pretty good campsite. It's, well, none of the pads are level, so not a big deal. It was easy enough to level my camper, but yeah, there's nobody really close to me here. Somehow got really lucky. Everyone gets a bear box. Bear boxes are super important out here in the Sierras because, yeah, if a bear gets into a campground and eats people food, then it'll keep coming back and then they'll kill it. So if you want to keep the bears alive, put your food in a bear box and keep the bears alive. Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm just heading out of the campground, and I wanted to show you something that's right at the opening of the campground, right when you very first come in. All right, so just as you turn into the campground, right on your left right here is this. These are called Indian grinding stones, and native people used to summer here, and by the depth of some of these mortars, they were obviously here for a very long time. It's really amazing to think about the native people who would have sat here and, you know, gossip and chatted and just ground up some acorns and nuts and other seeds. These kind of stones are actually found all over the Sierra Nevadas and California. There was actually, you know, a very healthy, thriving population of native people prior to European settlement. So I am in the Grant Grove, and in 1890 this little grove here was made a national park. It was the General Grant National Park, and this is what it was protecting. These giant sequoias. It's astonishing to stand next to one of these trees. It really, you can't even explain how huge they are. It's just spectacular. Kings Canyon National Park wasn't created until 1940, and of course that encompassed Grant Grove, and General Grant National Park was dissolved at that point. I'm just heading up here to see the General Grant tree, which is the third largest tree in the world. Do you want some more help?
You can do it, Mom. Leave in your name.
So these trees, they're so huge that it would take a team of 6 men over a week to cut down a tree. Sometimes take 9 or 10 days to cut down a single tree. Well, this is a pretty good sized cabin. Wow. So this is the General Grant tree, the third largest tree by volume, and it's not even close to being the oldest tree. In fact, there is a known sequoia that is 1,500 years older than this tree. There are sequoias that are older than Jesus, literally older than Jesus. And on this side of the tree is a fire scar. So how old is the General Grant tree? Well, it's estimated to be 1,700 years old. Yeah, and like I said, there's a known tree that's 1,500 years older than the General Grant tree. So I just had to pull over to get a view of Kings Canyon here. So the river you see right up here, this is the middle fork of the Kings River. And then up here where we're going, this is the south fork of the Kings River. And you can see the road, it just goes right up in there. So that's where we're going. Ooh, it's cold, very, very cold.